What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AUTOBAHN. My name is Max, and today you join me on a lovely day with a client car. This is Raiko's BMW M5 competition. And well, if you recognize Raiko's name, you are an OG fan, because we have done Raiko's car in the past when we did a Driver's Diaries series, which was a very cool series. I think we did an interview with an owner, showed the car, made a cool video, but it didn't really get traction, didn't really get the views that we needed, because it took a long time to record and to edit. So we stopped doing it. But if you like, check out the video in the top right corner. That was Raiko's Ford Focus RS, and we did a cool video on it, I think. So check that out. A few years on, and Raiko's got a BMW M5 competition among other very cool cars, and he has a wrapping company, so he wraps company cars and like vans and stuff like that, but also his own M5 competition LCI, of course, in this really cool purple with the M5 CS wheels. Super nice spec. I really like it. I think it suits the car very well. So I said it was a client car, so that means we're doing some tuning on it. We are developing our own OPF delete mid-pipe for this car, so that is why we've got it a couple of weeks. And today I'm going to do a quick video with a stage 0 compared to stage 1 with stock downpipes and the OPF still in place. And then later on we'll do a new video with improved sound, stage 1 on the Autobahn, the full package. Now it's just a nice way to show you what you can do with this platform and with MHD in particular. So let's do a quick walk around. LCI, as I said, so it's a facelift. You can see that because it has the new lights, the new grille, the new bumper. It's got the CS wheels, as I said. Behind that, unfortunately, it's got steel brakes with red calipers. I say unfortunately because it, especially with this stage 1, well, stage 2 even more, but stage 1 as well, with the top speed limiter removed, this thing will go very fast, and it's not a particularly light car, so carbon ceramics are very nice to have. This is a 20-inch wheel. We've got, well, the M5 competition, quick recap, they did some work on the suspension geometry and on the springs and the dampers and stuff like that, which completely changes the character of the car. The regular M5 is a lot softer, a little bit less direct than the competition. It really is halfway between a regular M5 and the CS. So quad tailpipe exhaust, M5 competition badge as well. Raiko uses the car like a proper car, so he's got this protective thing for his dog in the rear. Love to see it, you really do. So engine S63 V8 with the hot V design, so the turbos are basically on top in between the cylinder banks for better throttle response, and it's got 625 horsepower, 750 newton meters of torque. Stock, if you do a stage 1 tune, you can do up to 720 horsepower and 900 newton meters of torque. That is with stock downpipes and the OPF still in place. If you do stage 2, so that means downpipes and OPF delete, you can do up to 780 horsepower and 950 newton meters of torque. But what we're doing is stock downpipes, OPF delete in the next video. Right now, stock downpipes, stock everything, stage 1, 700-ish horsepower, depending on the fuel you put in it, of course. There's 98 in the car right now, so that would mean, well, roughly around 700 horsepower. So it's always very important to only flash the stage on your car that works with your supporting mods and the fueling, of course. It seems obvious, but I still think it's good to mention. Let me show you what we're going to do. We've got the MHD Wi-Fi adapter right here, which you need to flash the car, obviously. So you just plug that into the OBD port, which is over here, and press that 3 times for diagnostics mode. Seatbelt in, climate off, and then connect your Wi-Fi. Well, go to flight mode, connect Wi-Fi to the OBD adapter, and then back to MHD. We'll flash an MHD map. So we'll start in stock. As you can see, you can do stage 0, stage 1 and stage 2. It's a stage 1 right now, but I just wanted to show you what we're going to do. We're going to flash stage 0 and select options. So that means that we have stock power, but we can still select all the options from MHD. So you can choose the downpipe, stock or aftermarket. You can remove the top speed limiter, which is great. So you can just have stock power and remove the limiter. And you can also change the sound. So the exhaust burbles and the cold start, stuff like that. Exhaust flap always open in sport mode. Exhaust burbles. This is really cool. You can have as many or as little burbles as you want. You can set up the duration and the aggressiveness and the minimum speed you want the burbles to happen at, and the maximum speed, which is nice. So let me just, well, we're not going to do too much because we still have OPF and stock downpipe. So let's just keep it as it is. So that's good. Map right, clearing codes, and there we go. So it tells you to wait 30 seconds. And now we have a stage 0, cold start reduced, hot start roar. The top speed limiter is removed and the exhaust flaps are always open in sport mode. So this is a nice stock map. We're going to drive it towards the Autobahn. And then we'll do some 100 to 200 measurements as well. We can do a 0 to 100 maybe as well. Let's do that. All right, so let's start it up. And we'll head out. I've got M2 set up to have rear wheel drive and traction control off and everything in Sport Plus. Oh, it's such a good car. It's so quick in stock form already. I mean, and the sound is also pretty impressive. It's going to sound really good when we do the OPF delete later on as well. We also have an XHP stage 2 on the gearbox, so that also makes a big difference. And you can also do that without unlocking your ECU. So the DME, the ECUs, they don't have to be unlocked to do XHP software for the gearbox. So you can do that with a completely stock car if you like as well. And you can hear that the shifts are a bit quicker than normal, which is great. It's a good gearbox to begin with, but yeah, the shifts can be a little bit quicker, especially in Sport Plus, and the XHP software just takes care of that and it works beautifully. Especially together with the MHD power upgrade we'll do later on, it's a big difference. So because I flashed the car, all the settings went back to what it used to be. So we have to reset the M1 and M2 modes after the flashing. So now I am in two-wheel drive mode. Yeah. So the M5 competition, as I said, they did improve upon the regular M5 by quite a bit when they introduced this car. So when we drove the M5 F90 for the first time, we said it was a bit too soft and I don't know, it felt not sharp enough, especially after driving the F10 M5, of course, which was very, very, well, sketchy basically to drive. A muscle car, if you will. And then the F90 was introduced, bigger, heavier, four-wheel drive, and it just felt a bit softer. But then the competition came and the first one, the regular one, made more sense as a daily, as a travel car, whatever. And the competition is the more, like, a little bit sharper version of that. And especially the front end, the changes that they made are very, very good. Okay. Let's go to four-wheel drive sport for the measurements, and we'll set up a custom RaceBox. There we go. Now we're going to try and time it, the 100 to 200s, so that we do it in the same spot before and after the flash. So we'll try and start over there at the sign. Do that with the tuned version as well, the flashed car. So full throttle now. Third gear around 85 kilometers an hour. So that's a 704. And we're getting a, I think that's a tire pressure notification, but don't worry, it's all good. So I also don't want to get the car too hot, because I still want to do another measurement in stock power mode and also want to do 2 measurements in stage 1 mode. So the hotter I get the car now, you know, it takes a long time to cool down again. So yeah, to just get a bit of consistency in the results, I'm going to take it easy. Well, little tunnel, we can do that. Okay, same recipe. Going to try and time it so that we can do it. Well, there's a car coming up. I have to go at the end. At the end of the on-ramp, starting there. Okay, cool. Going to pull over and flash it to stage 1. So 704. It's actually not bad. It's not the fastest we've done with an M5 competition. I think we did like 677. Okay, so now we are going to do a stage 1 98 run. Map right. So you get a lot of notifications. It's all part of the game. Okay, so again, super quick. We've got a stage 1 now, and you can also read codes with this adapter. So we'll clear those and we're good to go. So back into RaceBox. So we'll do the measurements, as I said, on the same spots as before. Well, you can feel that torque already. Jeez. So that torque increase is something you really feel immediately when you drive off. You just feel like the car moves so much more easily. Okie dokie, back at the same spot, ready to start at the sign. Around, what was it, 85 third gear, something around this. So 655. That's definitely quicker. That's half a second. That's pretty damn impressive. Okay, and let's see how it runs up to higher speeds. Again, I've got steel brakes. I don't love those. So that's 300 over there. Braking. Very, very nice indeed. Oh. So again, it's a stage 1. It's a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a treat. It's nothing crazy, but it's something that everyone can do with a stock car. Especially, you know, if you are outside the OPF countries, then I mean, you'll probably get a little bit more power from it stage 1. But everyone can do this. You know, just keep an eye on your fueling and the map you flash and you're good. Okay, so this one was at the end of the ramp. Yeah, See, that's what I mean with timing. So we'll do it just a little bit later over here. Hope that he goes right. Yeah, he does. So 658. Again, a little bit slower than the other side as with the previous measurement, but that is very, very nice. So I'm sure that there are stage ones on YouTube M5 F90s that do a better time than this, right? It's not about that right now. I'm just trying to compare the same car on the same road, on the same day, the same circumstances, the same temperature, before and after flashing stage 0 to stage 1. This is the difference. It's over half a second faster with the stage 1, which is very nice, and you have seen how easy it is. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.